Welcome to the ETF Edge portion of Halftime Report. I'm Bob Pisani. Bitcoin is in free fall, almost 70% off its historic high it hit in November. Is this the right time for a short Bitcoin ETF? Let's ask the man who did it. Simeon Hyman, global investment strategist at ProShares, launched the short Bitcoin strategy ETF last week. The symbol is BITI. That complements the long Bitcoin futures ETF that ProShares launched in October of last year. Simeon, explain how this works for the viewers. These are tied to futures contracts. Is it an exact inverse? So if Bitcoin is down 1%, this is up 1%. Explain how it works.
Right. So both of the ETFs use futures for their exposure, both BITO, which, as you know, was perhaps one of the most successful ETF launches in history last fall, and BITI, which is our short Bitcoin strategy ETF, launched last week. And what it does is it provides an inverse exposure to Bitcoin. So -1, the performance of the CME Bitcoin futures index. But the important key here is that it is rebalanced every day. So that means every morning you wake up and you know that you're calibrated to -1, the daily return.
Yeah, that's important to note. It recalibrates on a daily basis. Now, the SEC Chair Gary Gensler, he was on our air this morning along with Jim, and he was again pointing out that crypto tokens would fall under the SEC's jurisdiction. But he said nothing in the interview about the long-delayed spot Bitcoin ETF. Are we any closer to realizing that? Because that does have to go through Gary Gensler's purview. It's the SEC is going to rule on this.
So we're not in a position to really understand what the timing would be. I think what's really interesting to note, particularly over the last 6 months or so, is that the volatility, the euphemistic word of volatility for Bitcoin and other crypto assets, has exposed challenges even in just a simple spot market. So, of course, the lending platforms people are very well aware of, but even just in an exchange, we've now found out that in a crypto exchange, client assets may not be segregated in the event of a bankruptcy. So that's a lot of the hair that's on the spot market. And in the meantime, in sharp contrast, the futures market, which we deploy for BITO and BITI, has actually matured quite nicely. So the futures are tracking the spot market very, very closely, and those roll costs that people were concerned about, they've actually shrunk down to almost nothing over the past few months. So that stands in stark contrast to a little bit of the chaos that's been going on in the spot market.
Okay, a lot to unpack there, Simeon. We're going to have a lot more on Bitcoin and the prospects for a Bitcoin ETF coming up on ETF Edge at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Simeon will be joined by Andrew Chanin. He's the CEO of Procure AM, who will discuss his new global disaster recovery ETF. This is the first ever of its kind. It's fascinating. And Tom Lydon, chairman of Edify, also joined us on set. ETFEdge.cnbc.com. Halftime returns right after this.